What's up, Guns N Roses fans? I wanted to recap yesterday's concert performance at Coachella and let you guys know what the differences were in the week one performance versus the weekend two performance. Now, there was rumors that they were going to be playing a tribute to Prince. Axl actually addressed this on stage and said that they wanted to do it, but they didn't have enough time to actually put something together. They did dedicate their set to Prince and actually said that Axl said that he actually had a laser disc of one of Prince's performances, and he actually had to explain to the audience what a laser disc was for the young people in the audience. And they also talked about his influence on Duff as well. Also had two new songs they hadn't played before on the reunion tour. They played Out to Get Me from Appetite for Destruction and Used to Love Her from GNR Lies. If you guys look at the history of Guns N' Roses, they haven't played Out to Get Me since 1992, and they haven't played Used to Love Her until 1993. And, I heard the clip of Used to Love Her, and Axl sounded really good on it. It was actually kind of nice that they played the song. I'm kind of surprised they went with that song just because of how politically correct the crowd at Coachella is. Unlike last weekend when we had Angus Young join GNR on stage, there was no special guest this weekend, unfortunately. And we also had Duff add a new song to the set list that wasn't in the first week, which was A New Rose from the Spaghetti Incident. He played You Can't Put Your Arms Around a Memory last weekend. And surprisingly enough, Guns N' Roses went on earlier this weekend than they did last weekend. They took the stage at 10:34 p.m. and they actually beat the 1 a.m. curfew by 2 minutes, which is pretty impressive. They were 7 minutes behind the scheduled start time last weekend, and they're even better this weekend. So it seems like it was a pretty good concert. So GNR now has some time off. Axl's going to go do the AC/DC tour, and then they'll come back in the summer. I'm kind of curious what's going to happen in between. We did have Steven Adler put out a statement earlier this week, but he didn't address the GNR reunion. He just said he had back surgery and he's going to be playing with his band coming up here in a couple of weeks. That was basically it, so we'll have to wait and see. That does it for today's GNR news. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below, and as always, make sure you subscribe for the latest GNR news. Take care.